What's up, guys? It's your boy Mercy. What's up, guys? It's your boy Lewis.
Yeah. I did a video with my cousin. But why would you put a lolly in your mouth even though it's been on the ground?
Because I eat on grass and floor.
If you don't know what this series is, you're going to have to go to my old channel. It was Blue Gangster, but I don't like it anymore, so I put it as FaZeTheGames.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. Responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's disappointed in me. I'm not the father I used to be. He's a great kid, you know. He deserves better.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
Nope.
I no longer want to live. I have no reason to continue.
Not even for your son, Sean.
I couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father
I don't
like
think
me.
you can just mess up things.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Yes. That's the visions.
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session.
Where's
We'll
my
continue
wife?
this conversation next
Because
week.
I have a wife, but one of them died.
You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
I really don't know what happened. But tell us later in the story. By the way, I'm not really gonna understand it. Well, I might. What do you think so far? Do you know what they were saying? His son's dead. He was killed. Let's play.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
His brother was here. He would have played with him. He played that. Yeah.
How did things go at school today?
I was punished because I didn't do my homework.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay?
You hungry?
Do you want to eat something? Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Like, I know what I could do here. I could ask the kids if they want to play with me.
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah!
What side did I go on? I'm a bit too heavy.
on, Dad, make me fly.
Or I can't mess up the seats. So what's being think of it? Is it good? You might be doing this when you be older. I've not messed up one. Go back in the box. Oh, that. So I basically just need to play with them, yeah? I don't know what that is.
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great.
I'm not gonna try and get him off. I'm gonna let him on. I'm trying to pick all the good options. R1, L1, X. Wait, no, X. Yeah. Oh no, I messed up. What? No! R1. R1.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
Alright.
Faster. Faster.
Which way do you want me to
Come
go?
on, faster, faster.
I'm spamming X, mate.
Whoa,
No.
my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
That guy's selling something. Let's see what else.
I'd like a packet of strawberry-flavored chewies, please. Thanks. Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
I should have asked him first time. Me? Yeah, so.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay.
Don't run away. I can, but it's hard.
You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
What?
Come on,
Oh, wait.
Dad, what are you doing?
Coming.
I don't know. My game's glitched. I don't know where the exit you take me. You know what? I'm just gonna try and go the back. I'm just gonna try and.
Hey,
Come.
Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Yes.
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
Where do you get a ticket? Over here? Yep. I get some. After, let's see.
One, please.
That's $1.
Damn it, to wait. Nope. Shush, 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 shush. Yeah, is there? Why that's not? What's happening? What? Oh, I'm back here. Oh! I did not see that coming. Oh my god, I think I was like the last bar of it down now. I don't know how I dodged that. Back here again. Where am I going? I'll go left. How's that funny? He doesn't know where he is. No, Sean's his son. He ran away without him. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna get up for this. I need to be serious. Run! What? I don't know. It's a blackout or something. I need to check upstairs. Like he had that in the last thing. What happened? Wait, don't tell me. No. No. I think the kid and his wife is dead. We have unlocked a new bonus. What is he? Is that just me with my shift? What when we just save good friends? Come on. This is really weird. Oh, I think I'm reporting to the police.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Nah, this is someone else probably. It's the guy with the glasses again. Remember guys, if you don't know where this is from, just go to my old channel. Is that so he's got a bottle play? Oh my god. That's sick! I wish I could do that. What? No way, he does. I don't think he sees it. I'll do it one more time. Right, try it two more. There we go. So I don't have to wait.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. I just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad. Oh, go see Charlene. She'll show you to your office. Check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
No, but it's mostly showing you what you can do. So I think they'll be shooting soon, maybe. I think they might be shooting soon.
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m., 5 days after he was reported missing. An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the exact cause of death, but going from first indications, it would seem that he drowned. The state in which the body was found suggests the methodology of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions. Yes.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
No, those need to watch them.
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand.
So, what do you think I thought about
it was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of blood.
Talking about someone dead, and there's this origami killer.
Was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him. Yes?
Did the killer leave any written evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's absurd. The police make no distinctions between victims based on their social class. It is true that the origami killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult. Time for a couple more. Yes.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to help with the investigation. Is that true?
You seem to be well informed.
That's me.
Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to
No,
help us
I'm
with
the
this
FBI with the
investigation.
investigation.
We were planning to
That's
announce this in the
been
next few days, but it seems that won't be necessary.
See how he just looked at me?
According to certain sources,
So I'm
the
an
town
FBI.
hall has been applying
I'm a cop.
pressure to avoid any mention of a serial killer.
That's why he
in
has
order
them
not to have an
glasses
adverse
and
effect on
it
the
does
mayor's
cool
election
things.
campaign. Do you have anything to say about that?
Pure speculation. At no time has the mayor been involved in this investigation, except to support the efforts of the police force, of course. Thank you for your cooperation.
One question, please, sir. One last question.
Captain Perry, one more question, please.
Oh, just like I'm supposed to go that way. Now, this is also the one that someone's not sitting in. There you go. There's mine, I think. Okay.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Hold on, mate.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Okay, time to work.
Yeah. Because it wants to. Oops.
Step 1. Change the office.
Oh, so I can select. Go with that. Oh, look at that one already. Oh, I didn't even choose this one. I'll just go with that one anyway.
Well, well. Looks like there's something new.
I actually have no clue what I'm doing. Oops.
Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car. The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop. Just one origami store in town.
From a llama's behind. I just accidentally broke my mic there. What? Why are you so nosy, Lewis?
Eight victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned in rainwater. Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found.
What?
Which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned.
I'm not going out.
Over 3,500 people
I
questioned.
want to play football, but then you would.
Over 100 suspects interrogated.
But I play the kick, eh?
Not a single lead
I'll
to
play
go
and
on.
kick at the exact same time. Lewis, try and hurt my leg so hard. Like, try and hurt it so bad. Harder. Come on. Come on. Do it. Harder. Something's happening, Johnny.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one will see.
That's Ethan. The main guy.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Mars. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about 5:15, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A brown coat. And a pair of pants. Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
No.
Dirty. Alright guys, I just had to switch controls. I'm very, very sorry.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother and me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Oh my god.
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple of hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
I think I'm gonna find origami killer and like kill him. Like he's about to kill my son. I can just like that always happens in movies. Is that my wife?
Did they find something?
Yeah. It is.
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry.
By the way, this is episode 3.
It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Give my wife a hug, come on. That's too late. Now, what's happening now? Why have you not been listening, Lewis? And then what's happening?
I don't know.
No. Sean, their son, is missing.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
The killer has kidnapped another victim.
I'll save Sean.
A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son.
Lewis.
Now, you would please to move along, sir.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son.
Hey, Lewis.
I do not see
Eat it then.
how I could save the lives of other people.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
He said to the right and the left. I'm going through that private property store.
Good evening, sir.
Oi! That looks like the origami killer.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register.
Don't fucking try anything.
Come on, get him. Oh, yes.
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal
Oh, no.
I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Hey, you! Come here! I said come here now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
I think you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Pull that trigger. I promise you. You'll regret it.
Yeah? Are you deaf? I said put your hands up!
I'll let go back.
I'm warning you! I'll shoot!
You don't really want to shoot anybody, do you? I'm sure we can find a way out of this mess, right? You're not a killer, are you? You just...
If you don't raise your fucking hands right now, you're dead! I'm not joking, man! I'll blow your fucking brains out!
No? Oh, he did shoot me too! Did I fail?
Don't move, sir.
I'm going back. See if that took me all the way back. I'm really sorry, guys. Alright, it took me back to the store, thank God. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Did you see that, Liz? It shot me!
On the head.
If it shot me in the head, I would have been dead. Shot me there.
No, he shot you in the shoulder.
Right, don't shot me in the shoulder.
Don't move, sir. I'll call for an ambulance.
No.
No, it's stuck on that part.
I'll be all right. Bullet just grazed my shoulder. Goddamn punk kid. Doesn't even know how to use a gun.
Thank you for helping me. I
I
don't
might
know
have
what
failed,
would
but I
have
still done
happened
it.
without you. When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
I just wasn't concentrating there.
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy. Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Oh, so just specifics. Oh, wait, I heard about her. She's the only woman I know in the story. Well, and Ethan. I didn't know that fat man. I'm just gonna call him... I'll just call him... Suit Man. I'll call him Suit Man. I've seen this woman in, like, the pictures. I didn't see anyone else. Except, well, I seen Ethan. No. But yeah, a lolly. Alright guys, that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later, you fat dafties. I'll see you later, boys. Bye-bye.